Here's homework help for number 47 on 6.1. The bearing from the Pine Knob Fire Tower to the Colt Station Fire Tower is north 65 degrees east, and the two towers are 30 kilometers apart. A fire spotted by rangers in each tower has a bearing of north 80 degrees east from Pine Knob and south 70 degrees east from Colt Station. So see figure below. Find the distance of the fire from each tower. So what I'm going to do, they have our angles listed for us, which is great. But what I want to do is extend some of these lines just so we can see it a little bit better. And we have to use some geometry in order to figure out the angles that we need. So I'm going to start with this one here. What we probably want to do is be able to find all of the angles inside of this triangle. Then we'd be able to use law of sines. And so with our purple lines here, the purple lines, those are parallel lines. Okay, they're parallel. And so if the purple are parallel lines and we have this blue line, so parallel lines cut by a transversal, we have this angle here that is 65 degrees. So if we follow this along, then we would know what the angle is here. Alternate interior angles are congruent. And so this angle in here is 65 degrees, just like the one on this side. So 65 plus 70, that means this angle is 135 degrees. So we know that this angle is 80 degrees here and 65 degrees here. So if I subtract, I could find the angle inside this small, the angle right here, small area. So 80 minus 65, that is 15 degrees. So now, knowing all that information, I can figure out the angle at the fire. So that's 180 minus 135 minus 15. And so that angle is 30 degrees. So we want to find the distance of the fire from each tower. And so if I'm going to call this P up here for Pine Knob, so opposite, and then I have F, we know is 30. And so then I'm going to call this side C because it's opposite of Colt Station. Of course, the names we'll have to say what the names are later on, but this is just to kind of help me use the law of sines. So I know the angle here, the fire is 30 degrees and the side length is 30. And so I want to find, let's find C first. So the side across from Colt Station. So I can use C over sine of C, which is our Colt Station, equals lowercase f over sine of f, right? So I'm calling the fire capital F here. So let's plug in what we know. So let me rewrite it first. So C equals F, the lowercase f is 30 kilometers. And then I'm going to multiply that times sine of C, which is sine of C is 135 degrees right here, all over sine of 30 degrees. So if I plug that into my calculator, I will get C is approximately 42.43 kilometers. So I'm going to write that here, 42.43 kilometers. And that is the distance from Pine Knob to the fire. So Pine Knob to fire is 42.43 kilometers. Now we need to find the distance from Colt Station to that fire. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use side P over sine of angle P, which is our Pine Knob here. And that's going to equal our F over sine of F. So let me rewrite it first, the equation, and then substitute. So we have F is that 30 kilometers times sine of P, sine of Pine Knob, that is 15 degrees, all over the sine of F, which is 30 degrees. So if you plug that into the calculator, so it is going to be approximately 15.53 kilometers. 15.53 kilometers. So 15.53 kilometers. And so that is the distance from Colt Station to the fire. So Colt Station to fire is 15.53 kilometers. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.